Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Oh, it is that time of the year.
Gobble, gobble, Gina.
Mhm.
It's Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving Day.
Can I be your turkey?
Oh, honey, you're always so foul anyway. It
What
works
are you
perfectly.
talking about? That is not so. Yes, it's Thanksgiving. You know what I really love the most about this time of year?
What is that?
Your yams.
Oh, yeah. I work so hard on my
Your
yams.
yams are so sweet.
Oh, thank you.
I love your yams.
I make sure that they're the perfect size,
When
perfect texture.
When they're warm, it's like they're candied.
Oh.
They're just so sweet. Like the candied yams. Your yams are so awesome.
Do I need to get you a napkin right now, babe?
Listener, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome to The Riveted.
With Chris and Gina.
Oh boy. So here we are. If listener, if you are listening to this on Thanksgiving, I mean, I don't know if you are or not. It's released on Thanksgiving Day,
Thanksgiving
Thursday
morning.
We always release our episodes on Thursdays. This one falls on Thanksgiving this year. But here's the thing.
This one is almost live.
Oh yes, that's what I was getting at. We're recording this on Wednesday.
Yes.
The day before Thanksgiving.
Yes, and it's Wednesday morning.
Yes. So less than 24 hours from the time we're recording it until it's going to go out. That is a really tight tolerance for our typical podcast release schedule. Part of that is because we've been extremely distracted the past month or so. and then part of it's just got a little bit of procrastination in there.
Well,
but we've had a lot going on.
We have had a lot going on, and we weren't quite sure if we were going to do an episode on Thanksgiving with just you and I on it, or if we were going to have a guest. And then, so that kind of was part of it too.
Well, we've had a lot of episodes the past several weeks that were recorded at the Airstream Club International Rally up in Pennsylvania this August, and we were fortunate enough to sit down with a lot of fun friends there. And so a lot of the episodes you've been listening to the past month or so have come from that. So
I mean, we really rocked this fall, did we not?
We did. So
we had some amazing guests on.
We wanted to get back into like current timestamp, but we did want to have a little bit more gap between Wednesday and Thursday release. But here we are.
Yeah.
We have a lot to,
no pressure.
We have a lot to share and talk about today. And if you're not listening to this episode on Thanksgiving, it's okay. We just wanted to give that kind of comparison of the fact that we're literally doing this one day before we released it.
Yeah, too bad we just couldn't do it live.
But we have some exciting things to share. We got some awesome news. We got some fun recap stuff to talk about. Fun announcement close to the end, so you got to hang out. This isn't going to be a very long episode. Just a couple hours probably.
I mean, what else do they have to do on Thanksgiving?
We might as well just talk until tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, like I kind of picture the listener today just kind of having, coffee in their rig or at home, and they're just chilling out, maybe with some pastries or a nice little brunch or something, and listening to us.
Yeah, I mean, the damn turkey takes 6 hours to cook, so you ain't got nothing else to do.
That's right. So listen to us.
Just
while that's happening.
Listen to our podcast.
Yeah. But we do hope you have a great day.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do it. Let's get started.
Okay, so first thing we want to talk about is this exciting opportunity we had to participate with 10 other Airstream content creators.
We did.
On a cool little Thanksgiving video that we all put out on YouTube.
And hopefully you've already seen it, but if not,
you
can go to our YouTube channel and watch it.
People like Love Subbin'.
Yes.
And 13 Adventures.
We had Chad's RV review and Our Second Life.
Cajun Mile, the Ramblin' Hamlins.
The Airstreamers.
Yep. Digital Barbell.
The Right Life.
Zephyr Travels.
Yeah.
All of those Airstream content creators allowed us to participate. They all have awesome YouTube channels. And I mean, we're on YouTube. All of our podcasts are on our YouTube channel, The Riveted Fox. But, there's no video. But we broke out the cameras this time and participated. So if you saw the video, it's great. It's just us, all 11 of us talking about what we're thankful for. and then wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. So,
and then at the end, there's a few funny bloopers too.
There is bloopers, yeah. And so a similar video, I mean, the same video for the most part is on all of our YouTube channels. So you can watch it in anybody's channel, but we encourage everybody to subscribe and follow all the other Stream Team's channels.
Yes. And ours, if you're not doing ours.
Yes, and ours. And so here's the thing, we shared something we were thankful for on that video, unique to us.
Well, yes, it is unique to us. It's very sacred to us.
Yeah.
It's a must thing for us.
Yeah, we said we were thankful for our truck.
We did. We even showed a little video about it.
Yeah. I mean, we had 2007 Toyota Tundra, 307,000 miles, and it has towed our Airstream for almost 9 years. And we were super thankful for this truck because it didn't owe us another single mile, and it's just, it's been there for us and done an awesome job.
And I think we recorded that video like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yep. And so one thing that's kept us distracted here the past week, I guess, leading up to us recording this today is that, drum roll, we got a new truck.
Yes. Yes,
we did. Listener, we have had our Tundra for 15 years, full-time Airstreamer for almost 9, and we finally got a new truck. We needed one.
Yes, our truck told us that we needed one.
Yes, so this is kind of breaking news on the pod right now in real time. Just day before yesterday, we took delivery of a 2026 GMC Sierra 3500 AT4 edition.
Yes.
In white.
Yes, of course, it has to be white.
Yes, and it's exactly like we wanted. It's going to be so much of an upgrade and improvement to our. We love our trucks, Tundra.
And our truck, and we love the simplicity of our truck, right? Like with it being an 07, it didn't have a lot of the bells and whistles. It was a luxury truck back in 07.
Yeah, it was a limited back in 07.
Yeah. I mean, comfy seats, all the bells and whistles that they offered back then. But good gracious, what is in these trucks now is amazing. It's like taking a luxury vehicle and putting it in a truck. It's crazy.
It really is.
It is.
And so we're just super excited about it. We still have got some work to do to upfit it and get it the way we want it. We still have our Tundra. We're gonna switch out the gear and get everything over to the new one over the next several days or the next week or two, and
then find our truck a new home, our old truck a new home.
Yeah, we'll get a new home for our Tundra. Yeah. We loved it. We're super thankful for it, but it was showing signs that it was ready to retire.
It did not want to tow that much anymore.
And the thing that Gina and I felt like we could pick up on its energy, it was like when we picked up the new one a couple days ago and then got back to our Airstream and we had both trucks there. I drove the new truck and Gina drove our Tundra back. And when we got here and got out of each of our trucks, it was like Gina and I could pick up on this sigh of relief that came from our Tundra. Like it knew that its job was done.
Yeah, you could almost feel it take this big inhale and exhale, like, oh, I don't have to tow anymore.
Yeah. So big news from us, and it's just we didn't do this on purpose as far as the timing of telling you this based on the release of this episode.
No,
but
it's just the way it happened.
With focusing on getting that project done, with getting the truck, plus a lot of the other stuff we've had going on, I just have to say that my editing and scheduling duties have been I've been distracted.
Well, that's okay. It was a good distraction.
Yeah. So we'll put some pictures out and let everybody see the new truck. And can't wait.
Yeah, because we want you to see us coming down the road.
Yeah, and
that's always been the fun with the other truck. They knew us by our truck.
Yeah.
Like it was a distinctive look.
We are headed first of next week to our last Airstream rally of the year, and it's back down at the beach with the South Carolina Coastal Airstream Club, and so we'll take it to that and hope to see some of you on the road, but and see you down the road. But we're stoked. We're excited for for a new chapter of full-time airstreaming with a new tow vehicle.
A stronger vehicle. Yes.
Yeah.
So talking about Airstream Rallies, let's chat a little bit about what we've been experiencing the past couple of actually a month. We had a whole full month of Airstream Rallies.
3 in a month's time.
That's unheard of for us, and maybe not for you guys, but for us.
In our 9 years almost, we don't recall a time that we've had 3 in a month. We've done monthly rallies a lot over the years, but like 3 distinctly different locations in 1 month's time.
And what's so cool about these were all 3 of them were very unique in their own way. So look, I just wanted to share with you guys about these rallies, and they all started back in the 1st of October when we went to an Airstream rally in Cumberland Gap, Tennessee. It's an urban where you park on the streets, and it was just an amazing rally. We've been to urban rallies before,
We
but
love
this, yes, we do. But this one was a little different, Chris.
Well, what's unique about this one, once we got there and attended it, is we realized that it wasn't really put on by the Airstream Club. That town of Cumberland Gap, Tennessee is very unique, quaint, small town.
Very small.
And they have this organization called the Guardians of the Gap, which is residents and business owners of the town that want to keep the town vibrant and healthy. And so they wanted the Airstreams to come, and they partnered with the East Tennessee Airstream Club to put this event on, but it was mainly put on and hosted by the Guardians of the Gap rather than the club.
Right.
And
like us being there, we thought the people who were going around and giving us information and helping us out and, telling us where to go and what was happening next, we thought those were the Airstream Club members. And it wasn't. It was the townspeople.
Yeah.
Which was so cool.
There was this one guy that was doing some of the talking and telling everybody about the schedule, and he was doing a hike tour and stuff like that. Well, come to find out, he owned the local coffee shop in town.
Yeah, he was amazing.
But it's the main street of that town is nice, straight, slightly downhill, not by much. And we all parked in opposite directions of the road to where our doors and awnings faced in towards the yellow line. And with it being as narrow as it was, the awnings didn't touch, but it was real quaint and tight in there to where when everybody got set up, it was like our own little village right down through the center of town.
It was like the Airstream Village in Cumberland.
And lots of fun. I mean, in the evenings, once it got dark and everybody turned on their lights, and there was a lot of people that had decorations out and
even fire pits.
Solo stoves out. I mean,
it was just a really cool experience.
It was walking down through the road and through all the rigs to visit and socialize. It was like everybody had their own individual spaces, but it was the kind of urban rally where you unhitched and parked your tow vehicle in another location. So the rigs were closer together. And
but it wasn't just Airstreamers hanging out with the Airstreamers. The townspeople came around and hung out with us too and got to know us, and we got to know them, which was cool. But if you don't know about Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, it is at the point of Tennessee where 3 states meet. There is Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
Right.
It's a cool historical site, and we had a guy come talk to us one night.
He's got a PhD in Civil War history, and he works for the National Park System, and super cool guy.
Amazing guy. He's funny. He was funny.
Yeah, he's super funny. Great presenter, and he's got a really cool YouTube channel. It's called History Gone Wilder, because his last name's Wilder. And
yes.
He's did a great job, because there is a tremendous amount of history in that area. The big thing about the Gap, if anybody's never been there, is that it is a geological gap in the mountain range right there that was used for travel passes back in the olden days, and it's just got this unique visual aspect of a gap in the mountain, and lots of amazing aspects of how that gap was utilized, in the early days of America. So
yes,
it's a beautiful place. And in the fall, it's gorgeous. The leaves were
it was
turning.
gorgeous.
Weather was great. So anyway.
Well, we looked up on the weather. I think maybe we were just at that transition, but it was beautiful. And there's tons of things to do around there. There's a national park. There is the Tri-State Peak Trail, which is really cool. There's the Pinnacle Overlook. There's the Bicycle Museum, which I thought was really cool there in the town. And anyway, whether you go to the rally or not, it seems to be mid-October every year. But if you are traveling and you get a chance to go to Cumberland Gap, go there and explore, because it's a really unique, cool, small town experience with lots of history.
And it's not a huge rally. There was only 30 Airstreams there this year. I think 37 was the most that they say they could park in that street. But it was great. It was a fun experience, and hung out with some friends and made a lot of new ones, and just a great fall urban rally there.
But that just kind of started our THREE rally section that we did, right? Because after that, we went to the mountains of Tennessee, and then our next rally took us all the way down to South Carolina at Myrtle Beach. And that was a really unique rally because it was the 65th anniversary of the Carolinas Airstream Club.
Yeah, that's our club, local club that we joined when we first got our Airstream, and we've stayed members the whole time. And big club. It's, there's a couple different clubs in the Carolinas, but the Carolinas Airstream Club is the largest. There's, I think, a little over 300 rigs in its membership. And this rally, because it was the 65th and they were doing so many celebratory type things, there was 121 rigs there.
About 240 people, maybe.
Yeah,
something like that.
It was a big one, and this campground, the Ocean Lakes Family Campground, is huge, oceanfront campground, and they have this big, huge recreation center, indoor recreation center with a stage and
kitchen, all kind of stuff.
So plenty good space for a large crowd like that. And
it was like a typical rally as far as having seminars and meet and greets and happy hours, and they do their shared meals and all that, but it also had some unique things.
And we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Deborah from No Locks, and I used to be a slammer. A door slammer, that is. If you've got to slam your Airstream door to close it, it's time for a No Locks intervention. Our striker bolt and premium lubricant make your door close like new. Our pain pins free up those sticky windows. Our door kit saves you from lockouts, and the step brace stops those steps from bouncing. Check out nolocks.shop to see where we'll be so you can schedule your door service, or grab your DIY gear, including Airstream parts. Remember, friends don't let friends slam doors. Close it right with No Locks.
And listener, when you reach out to Kevin and Deborah with No Locks, be sure to let them know that the Riveted with Chris and Gina sent you.
And now back to the fun. The fact that it was the 65th, they had been planning this for the whole year, and the club did some things to acknowledge all the years that it had been in existence, and a lot of the folks that had been with the club for a long time, and they put up some old pictures and memorabilia and just history aspects of the club. They put that on display for people to see.
But we got to do something fun with helping with the history of it.
Yes, we did. They asked us last year to sit down with some of the longstanding members and some of the past presidents and record some of their thoughts and memories to preserve that for the future. So
that was fun.
We captured that with our podcast equipment, a year ago, and then they used that as part of the exhibits for this rally this year.
I think they enjoyed it too. What I thought was cool about having them here in the studio and having them together talking about their memories and stuff was listening to how they fed off of each other and what they had remembered as young people or whatever in the club. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah, it was.
Good perspective.
And then we volunteered to host some shenanigans and some games and stuff one night. Of
course we did.
Yeah, we love doing that. So we did game night, and they asked us to do something because of the crowd size where a lot of different people could play at the same time. And so we did a whole bunch of Red Solo Cup kind of game stations, timed kind of Red Solo Cup games. But then
every time you say Red Solo Cup, I keep on to go, Red Solo Cup.
I'll pick you
Yep.
up. Proceed to party.
I can't remember the rest of the words.
But the one game we did that was a surprise that the club didn't know about is we had red cups lined up in a row on the ground, and then we got pantyhose and oranges.
And y'all do know what pantyhose are, right?
I would hope that they would. So we put an orange down in the foot of one leg of the pantyhose, and then we had the participant wrap the pantyhose around their waist and let the orange dangle between their legs. And they couldn't let the orange drag the ground, and they couldn't touch the pantyhose, and then they had to go and knock over the red Solo Cups with the orange.
Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of hip action going on there.
Oh yeah, lots of hip action, and it was a blast, and it was timed, and so everybody was racing the clock, and then we got the fastest two people for each game.
Yeah, because the games went on for like an hour.
Yeah, correct.
And then we came back with the fastest two of each game that we had, which was what, 3 games, 3 different games.
Three different games.
We had like 6 stations, but it was only 3 games.
Yep.
And then we brought the fastest 2 together.
Yeah, and we let them compete in front of the crowd for the win, and then gave out some shitty door prizes. And they weren't, I wouldn't say shitty door prizes. They were pretty good.
They were pretty good door prizes. They weren't bad at all.
Yeah. And
we gave away cash and prizes.
We did give away cash and
prizes.
We
did.
Yeah, we gave cash to the losers and prizes to the winners.
Yes. But we also had a special guest that night, didn't we? Woo!
Yeah, we have a buddy down in that area that is a musician, and he plays music at all the hot spots all around the Grand Strand.
He is so cool.
And great guy, songwriter, great guitarist, vocalist. His name's Stan Gregory. And so we invited him to come in and play music while we all played games. And that was something that the club wasn't, they didn't have that added into their rally event. So it was just kind of a special surprise for everybody.
We just thought it'd be cool to have a local person there sharing in the experience.
Yeah, so that was fun. And we just had a good time, and hope everybody that is listening that attended had a good time. And if you were at that rally and didn't come to game night, you missed out. Yep, big time.
You missed out.
And we were told by the incoming president that he said, same time next year. He said, we'll put you on the agenda.
Yeah, he's like, you got to be there.
So we'll do it again next year if we're in the area.
It was super fun.
We love doing those kind of things.
We do.
Yeah. So then the last night of this rally, which I think is a little out of the ordinary for most regular club rallies.
Well, this was a special event.
Yeah, they had a super nice fancy catered dinner with cocktail servers that had hors d'oeuvres on platters that they were walking around through the crowd.
Yes.
And you got your little teeny napkin, and you got a little bite-sized horse duver and got it off the table.
Horse duver?
And,
oh my.
And you mingled with the little napkin in your hand and stuff.
Yes.
And then nice plates and tablecloths and nice meal and everything.
Great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they even had vegetarian stuff for us.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good time.
Yeah, good rally, and that time just flew by because we got to hang out with a bunch of people we hadn't seen in a while. Met a lot of new people because the rally was so big.
Isn't that the best thing about the rallies, though? Is that you get to see people that you don't normally get to see or even talk to.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you could talk to them during the year, but you just don't get to experience that except for at the rallies, and that's fun.
And we recorded some podcasts there. We had
always.
I'd say 5 or 6 different guests sit down with us.
I'm going to give you listener, I'm going to give you a little hint of something that's coming, and that is now think about this. We had this rally over Halloween weekend. I think it started like the Wednesday before Halloween and went until the Sunday after. On Halloween day, we actually had a guest on two things. Sorry, my brain's going crazy. Two things. We had a guest on that's coming soon that his wife's birthday was on Halloween. And then the other special thing is that we had a guest that we recorded that day on Halloween who is a mortician. Did you hear what I just said?
I did hear what
he
you
was a
just said.
mortician.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that was the smallest portion of our conversation with him. But yeah, that is his
we
profession.
probably didn't even talk about that.
I just know
I
that.
just thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, we've been trying to get this guy on as a guest for a long time because he's a loyal listener and he likes our podcast and he's just such a fun guy to talk to.
He's
and
so
we
fun.
finally sat down with him and got him in our podcast studio. So
I think we had to nail his feet to the floor
Yeah,
here or something to make him stay. But
yeah, his episode is forthcoming soon in a few weeks. But the one weird thing about this particular rally with it carrying over Halloween, and I'm not throwing off on him or anything, but I'm just going to vocalize it, is they held the business meeting of the rally on Halloween night.
up until 9:00.
So it started at 7:15 and went till after 9:00 on Halloween night was the business meeting.
I mean, we could have had a great Halloween party. It would have
Yeah.
been epic. Epic. They'd talked about it for years and years to come.
Yeah. We had the space to do it. There were people that
Yeah.
wanted. There was some pent up demand. A few people did dress up in costume.
Yeah, because they wanted to participate in that.
Yeah, but
it's okay.
anyway,
it's over.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. It's over.
It's come and gone.
It's gone.
So
The moment's gone.
yeah,
Hey, but guess what?
what
That was only our second rally within the month.
it was, yeah.
And that was at the beach. Now where we headed?
Well, we're ultimately from there headed to the third Airstream Rally, which is in Western North Carolina. But we took a little detour on our way.
Oh, you're going to share that, are you?
Yeah, up there.
Okay.
We had a few days to kill, so we shot down to Charleston, South Carolina, and enjoyed some courtesy parking with our good buddy Henry Knight.
Yep.
And he lives in Summerlin, right there, just outside of Charleston.
He's from the South Carolina Coastal Airstream Club.
And so we parked at his place, and then we're not going to give you the juicy details or anything yet.
Not yet.
But let's just say we went down and we recorded a podcast with the co-founder of a company based in Charleston or North Charleston that
Shh, don't
is
share it.
just-
Don't share it. Shh.
it's going to be awesome. I can't say anything else. Gina
You
won't
can
let me.
say a little
But
bit
no,
more.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. But it's a great podcast.
Let's just say this will be one of our lifestyle podcasts
it is
that you will enjoy.
yeah,
Yes.
super good, and it fits right in line with the Airstream lifestyle,
It
with
sure
what
does.
with what this company makes and does, and super awesome American owned small business. So we're excited to put that podcast out coming soon. So we did that recording down there.
That was just a
And-
couple of day detour.
Yep, and then spent a wonderful afternoon in downtown Charleston, and then we left there and headed to Helen.
Back to the mountains.
Back to the mountains. We went to Helen, Georgia, to Top of Georgia Airstream Park.
Well, yes, but that's not where the rally was.
I said on our way.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
hear you say that.
Yeah, and we went to.
Anytime you go to Top of Georgia, it feels like an Airstream rally because you're always going to run into people that you know, or you're going to meet some amazing people while you're there. And it's just a cool place. And of course, this was at the 1st of November, so the trees were at peak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
and there's great wineries and all kinds of stuff happening there. And of course, you've got Helen, which is the German town.
But it's just it was beautiful weather. It did get a little chilly at night, but it was gorgeous during the
nipply.
day, and had a few days there to enjoy Top of Georgia. And we had we knew of some friends that were there, and so we went to go hang and visit with them.
We like to hang with our friends.
Yeah, and we had some friends traveling with us too. So it was like a culmination of everybody coming together for a few days in Helen.
It was like a party in the mountains.
It was, yeah.
But what was cool about being there and having all the friends there is that we found out that quite a few of them were headed to the same rally we were. So we did a little caravan.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, I was going to talk about the ladybugs there.
Oh, the little beetle things.
Well, I call them ladybugs, but supposedly that's not what they are.
No, they're not red like ladybugs. These things were like orange or.
They look like ladybugs. There's supposedly some sort of like beetle from Asia or something.
They're pest.
I don't know what the technical like species name is. There's no way I could pronounce it.
I mean, I felt like we were in their home because they were just. Infested with them.
I know that when the sun hit our camper in the afternoon and it warmed up, there would be 30, 40, 50 of them all over the side of the camper.
Everywhere.
And on the screen.
They're everywhere.
On the screens, everything. I mean, it was just... But it was...
You are not laughing at me today.
I mean, honey, between the ladybugs and... but fortunately, there were no spiders this time because when we were in top of Georgia this summer, they had these big, humongous black and yellow spiders that were nasty.
That was at the end of September, 1st of October.
The spiders were in July, weren't they?
No, they were when we went to the Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. But anyway, weird spiders. But the spiders were kind of gone, and now it's the ladybugs or beetles, whatever.
And bears. They have bears.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So spent a few days in Helen, and then we all loaded up and went to Asheville, North Carolina for the last rally of the year. And
we did.
The thing that was, I think, one of the coolest experiences of this whole month-long deal that we're telling you about is when we left top of Georgia to head to Asheville, because it was us and two other trailers that we all left together, and the route we took was
through the mountains, over the mountains and through the woods,
sort of, yeah. And
Asheville,
we eventually worked our way through the mountains, through Clayton, Georgia, up to Franklin, North Carolina, over to Sylvan, North Carolina, and then over to Asheville. But that morning drive with the three of us, and we were the last. Yeah, we
brought up the rear in this one, and there's a reason for that, but we won't talk about that today.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. I mean, it was beautiful, sunny morning.
It's amazing.
But it had been rainy the night before, so it was a little kind of moist everywhere.
Moist?
I guess you'd describe it. Anyway, it was just like the bright fall leaves that were on the trees kind of were like dewy.
They were like shimmering.
Yes, shimmering. And then the leaves that were on the ground were, really pretty. And then the roadway, a lot of places we went had some leaves on the road, and they were dry enough that as we were going through and driving over them, they would fly up and be around the Airstreams. And it was just the most gorgeous little really mini pretty caravan that I think we've ever had with an Airstream.
Mm-hmm. It was really, really pretty.
We'll try to include some pictures of that too that we grabbed, but it was just a gorgeous couple-hour drive. It only was a few hours, I think 2.5-hour drive, and we did it straight. We didn't stop, and we all were fortunate enough to be able to kind of stay fairly close together in a lot of the runs.
Well, we were. So this caravan took us to Asheville, where we had our third rally, which was the Christmas at Biltmore rally put on by the CAC Airstream Club as well.
Yeah, and this was the first time they've ever done a rally like this style. They wanted to do it last year, but it got canceled because of Hurricane Helene. Asheville just got devastated, and so they pushed it to this year. And it was more than just your typical monthly rally. We held it at a normal RV park, but the main purpose of this rally was to all go as a group and tour the Biltmore house in Asheville
by candlelight.
Yes,
yeah, that was cool.
It was this time of year is right when they transition to all of their Christmas decorations and their Christmas theme. And they open it up for evening tours for candlelight and fires in the fireplaces, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
It was gorgeous, and that was the main event of the whole rally, but we had some free time in there too, and we decided to go to the Grove Park Inn.
Gina and I love the Grove Park Inn. It is, I think, probably one of the most unique places in all of Asheville. Everybody thinks of the Biltmore House when they think of Asheville, but the Grove Park Inn has got its own charm. It's a old historic inn built in the same time frame as the Biltmore House, and
it has a
is gorgeous.
5-star spa.
Yeah, it is.
Which we were there on opening day many, many, many years ago for the spa. But we enjoyed the sunset with cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, and then we went. We walked down around the spa area and stuff, and had dinner while we were there too, which was a real treat.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. If you've never been to the Grove Park, make a point to go. It's especially in the wintertime, because they have these humongous fireplaces on either end of the main lobby. And I mean, we're talking a fireplace you could park a small car in, and one of them is still wood burning. That it's got to be cold enough outside for them to light that fire. And once they get it going, it's awesome in there. And just plenty of places to kick back and relax in the lobby. I mean, you don't have to be
great.
You don't have to be a guest of the hotel to go and enjoy the property. And
hey, if you're in the area or going to be in the area from today, Thanksgiving until right after the New Year, they have a gingerbread gingerbread house competition going on there at the Grove Park.
It's world famous. It is. It's an amazing displays.
Unfortunately, they had not started that until the week after we left the Biltmore Rally. But please go to see that, because it is amazing, and they have every age group competition. So little kids, on up, and it's just amazing.
So we did that Grove Park visit on Sunday afternoon late when we all got into town, and then that night into the next day was when the weather really shifted and the cold front blew through, and it blew in snow.
Can you believe that?
And
snow. Now it wasn't like feet. It was like half an inch.
Well, it was flurries, heavy flurries, and what was unique about Monday was it would snow, but you could also still see blue sky. And it was really, really enjoyable, actually. I mean, there was just enough snow that you knew that it had snowed. There was some that stuck on the Airstream. We haven't had snow on our Airstream in forever. It was a very quaint, awesome day, even though it was cold and snowy.
But you could see it snowing on the mountains up behind us. It was gorgeous.
So we went... we all bundled up and went to a couple breweries. Asheville's famous for breweries, so we did that on Monday. And then Tuesday was just kind of like a goof-off day, sort of. And then Wednesday was the big day at Biltmore. And let's just say, to go to a destination spot like that with a group of friends, from the Airstream Club was something, extremely unique. And everybody had a wonderful time. And
we can't forget that the night of the snow, we had the Northern Lights.
That's right, honey.
Yes, we can't forget that. Yeah. That was beautiful. Who sees the Northern Lights in Asheville?
Yeah, the Northern Lights was, I guess, very rare occurrence, but it was seen in a lot of places as far as the Southeast that particular night. But, between the snow, being in a beautiful mountain town, hanging out at a rally, and then we all were bundled up outside looking at the Northern Lights. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah, so, really between the beginning of October in East Tennessee, going down to the beach, going to Charleston, going to top of Georgia and in the North Georgia mountains, going back to Asheville, North Carolina, all of that within roughly a month's time. And
it's a whirlwind.
And doing it with friends, it was a whirlwind, but it was an amazing, amazing Airstream month.
Life just doesn't get any better, does it, baby?
It's really, really great. So we, in past episodes, we've talked about our friends Carl and Loren that live in Southern California, and they have finally bitten the bullet and bought an Airstream, and they got it in July, and they got a truck and everything, and their first big epic trip was across the country to come meet us in Tennessee for that Cumberland Gap rally. And then they traveled with us all through the whole route we just described to you, and had a big time. And then when we got to Helen, we met up with Kevin and Deborah from No Locks, good friends of ours, and they were the third trailer that went with us on the little caravan to Asheville and went to the Biltmore Rally. So being able to hang out with Carl and Loren, Kevin and Deborah, as well as all the other friends that we had at the rallies was awesome, and made for a super fun month of living Airstream life.
So much fun that we fell down on our duties of getting this podcast ready.
Well, yeah, and just we're fortunate that we've had lots of guests raise their hand and say, "Hey, we'd love to be on your podcast."
Thank you for that. Thank you.
So we've got some episodes that we've recorded, and I just need to clean them up a little bit and get them scheduled and ready for release.
Oh, they're going to be so amazing.
And so I had like this vision in my mind of, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to be able to have all these pre-scheduled, and then it'll give us a little bit of like time to enjoy these trips and everything. And I didn't do that. I was scrambling to getting it all done and scheduled, in real time during all that. So it was just, there was a lot going on that month.
We tried to bring you in with us today.
Bring you into the real world
Yes.
of the Riveted with Chris and Gina
Yes.
podcast behind the scenes.
And hopefully we'll be able to meet up with you on the road and travel around and do some of these events with you.
Yeah. And so, between that and kind of getting finished with those events and settling down a little bit and then focusing on this truck purchase, time has flown, and here we are one day before Thanksgiving.
Yes, that's okay.
Yep.
That's okay.
One final bit of news and announcement to share, and this is something that's super exciting for us to talk about.
Well, first of all, before we do that, we just want to say that, we listen to our listeners. So like when, how the listener...
What are they saying? Oh,
what?
yeah.
What? When the listener is listening to us, right? But then whenever we ask questions or we make comments or whatever, and you guys start sending us, responses or, ideas or just any kind of messages, we read them all and we pay attention.
People can send those in to us by info@therivetedfox.com. There's the contact page on our website, therivetedfox.com. You can fill it out there. We have a lot of people do that. We have a lot of people that direct message us through Facebook page too. So any of those methods get to Gina and I. We don't have any.
And Patreon. We have a lot through Patreon too.
Yeah. We don't have any people doing all this for us. It's just me and Gina.
No, it's just us. So we do read them and we pay attention.
Yeah.
So
anyway, based on that, and other comments that we've made or heard at rallies, we have decided that we are going to do the Riveted After Dark. The Riveted After Dark, yes.
Yeah. That's going to be fun.
It's going to be a little bit more adult-oriented. We're going to talk about all the subjects that people want to talk about but feel like they can't.
We're going to talk about everything. We're not going to leave anything out.
It's something that we've had conversations on past episodes about, twin bed versus queen bed and sexy time, and we joked around about all that and everything, but it's
just unfiltered realities of RV life, right?
It is, yeah. And lend itself a little bit more to, just some conversation among adults that want to chat.
Yes.
And so we're going to let that live behind our Patreon curtain. It's not going to be out on our regular podcast locations, and it's going to be just every so often. We're going to do it, a few times a year, 3, 4, 5 times a year. So keep an eye on our Patreon page, the Riveted Fox community on Patreon. That's where all the details will be.
So as we finalize things, that's where you'll find it.
And that's exclusively where you would listen to it as well. So
absolutely.
For our Patreon members, access only through there. And it'll be coming in the new year.
Yes.
And look out for it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
We've been having a lot of fun working with it and thinking about it too. So
the Riveted After Dark.
Yeah. But again, we're open to all your ideas. We're open for you to come on and be a guest. So get in touch with us so that we can talk about it.
You know how like back in the day, there would be radio stations that would at night, there would be like, we have a caller and where are you from, caller? And, like those kind of things. And
now, what? Okay, I have a question. So like whenever you did that, why do you like change your voice?
Because that's the way they sounded back then.
Okay, so do it again because that was kind of sexy.
Hey, everybody. We have a caller on line 1. Where are you calling from?
Wow, listen to that. Yes, we're going to incorporate that in.
Yeah.
I like that.
And we have the ability for people to call us live during the recording. So we can put out that this is when it's happening. We can put our phone number on the Patreon post. And if you want to participate in that kind of fun aspect, we can do that.
This is going to be so much fun.
Riveted After Dark.
This is going to be so much fun.
So anyway, keep an eye out for the details on that coming. We just can't thank you enough. You know, this is Thanksgiving when this episode's gone out. We're extremely thankful for our listeners. We're thankful for the Airstream community that has embraced us in the past year or so with our podcast. And, you know, we've been part of the Airstream community for almost 9 years, but we wanted to offer up this podcast as a way to kind of give back to the community. And we can't thank you enough for supporting us with that.
Thank you so much. But
it means a lot.
It does mean a lot. And this is the time of the year that we give thanks, right? So, you know, Chris and I are very thankful for this lifestyle. We're thankful for our health, of course, and our friends and family. But we just want you as a listener to know how much we do appreciate you. And I can't reiterate that enough for what Chris said.
Yeah, and we're also thankful for the stream team, right? I mean, like all these YouTube influencers that have got great, successful Airstream oriented YouTube channels, they're welcoming us in.
Yes.
And it's like we've got a podcast. We don't have a YouTube channel, and you know, there is a distinct difference. The way you consume that content is a little different with a podcast, and
but we all have the same end goal, right?
Oh,
and it's to benefit the Airstream community.
Yeah.
And I think it's fabulous that we all can support each other that way.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So we're thankful for all of that.
And we're here for all of you guys. So thank you.
And we're extremely thankful and really, really just appreciate so much our truck. Our 2007 Toyota Tundra. We
has given us many miles.
We love it. It's been a wonderful vehicle. It's been an amazing tool of the lifestyle. I don't even know what to say. I'm sitting here.
Many of you out there have either ridden in our truck or passed our truck or had your picture made by our truck. So
I'm looking out the window at it right now, and it's just been a great one.
You're gonna make me cry, honey. I'm gonna cry.
We had it before we got the Airstream. And we outfitted it with the truck cap and the kayak racks and all the stuff, you know, when we got the Airstream. But it's been a good one.
Yes.
And
it still is a good one. It's just not a good towable truck anymore.
Yeah. If anybody's listening that has a 16-year-old kid that needs a new vehicle.
Why 16?
I mean, just think about it. Like a 16-year-old kid don't need a brand new pickup truck. This would be a great first vehicle for a 16-year-old kid, like
Are you trying to sell our truck?
Well, we are going to sell it. We're not going to keep it. But,
I understand,
but I mean, I would have loved to have a truck like this when I was 16.
Yeah. Well, you had a Ford Bronco when you were 16.
I did,
yeah, that was pretty special too. So
spread the word, listener. If you know anybody that needs a pickup truck for a good price.
Okay, stop. Stop talking about our truck.
Well, we're thankful for it. And we're thankful for you listening, and hope you had fun on this episode. We've been wanting to kind of recap and talk about our past month, and we're glad we had the opportunity to do it here.
We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you got something out of it.
Absolutely. And I would say, you know, we've been to a lot of Airstream rallies, and a lot of the regular local monthly rallies are fairly standard. And these 3 rallies we just described, we believe that none of those 3 was a standard rally this go round.
But it was, I mean, we didn't know that going into it, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of epic weekends each time. So lots of fun. Are we missing anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, check. Be sure
the listener will tell us if we are.
Be sure to check out all of our socials. You know, Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon is where the Riveted with Chris and Gina podcast.
More and more is coming on Patreon every day. So
and then check out our Patreon page. And we just appreciate you so much for listening. And
don't forget to check out the Stream Team's YouTube channels. All of them.
Yes,
we listed them. You can back that up and hear them. Don't forget to subscribe and follow them, including ours, please.
Yeah.
I think people forget about
and just a point,
our YouTube
and
stuff,
just a point of clarification, just make sure you know. So, like, our YouTube channel is called The Riveted Fox. We created it back in 2018. We've had it all this time. We've got some cool videos we produced from back in that time frame. But most of what's on it now is our podcast episodes. You can listen to them straight from YouTube if you want to. It's actually a little more convenient to listen to them on Apple or Spotify or Amazon or even our website. We did recently update the listing page on our website for our podcast, so it's a little cleaner interface and nicer spot to listen right on our website, therivetedpodcast.com. So just know that our YouTube presence is not The Riveted with Chris and Gina. It's The Riveted Fox.
The Riveted Fox.
Yeah. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right.
This episode went way longer than I thought it was going to, Gina.
That's because you won't shut up.
Well, I mean, I thought it was going to be like a half an hour, and we're at 56 minutes.
Yeah, because you keep talking.
Well, we wanted to talk to people today.
I know, because we love them. We've missed them.
Hey, listen. Ding! Your yams are done, Gina.
Oh, my gosh.
That was the oven time. Dinger.
I'm still waiting on the giblet gravy.
Giblet gravy.
Oh, giblets, how you pronounce it?
That's how you pronounce it, giblet.
Are you sure it's not giblet?
No, it's not giblet.
How do you know?
Giblet is like a cocktail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the little onion in it?
I think so, yeah. A giblet is a part of a turkey.
I don't want to know what part, do I?
Well, I can be your turkey.
You are my turkey.
No, giblets are parts that you do not want to know about.
No.
And if anybody,
there are no meat parts I want to know about on an animal.
Yeah, well, giblet gravy and giblets and all that kind of stuff can live on somebody else's dinner plate.
Yes, they can. I hope they enjoy every bite.
But yeah, everybody go check on your turkey, give it a little basting, and we will see you on the next episode. Okay.
Enjoy the adventure. We'll see you down the road.
We've come a long way, and I only say goodbye because, we never say goodbye on a caravan, but we'll be seeing you down the road.